Hello guys. Today we are gonna give some feedback to Jeslin, and this is gonna be really fun because I'm gonna roast him a bit, more like obliterate him. Maybe, okay. Let's see. And yes, he is okay with me doing it, so don't take offense in any area. All right, let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
So Chumma is like, are you means oh my God. You don't need to be so much afraid. Let's go. Good evening. My name is Harshit, and I'll be your mock examiner for the day. And we are conducting this mock test at our virtual test center at Celestial IELTS, and the time is 10:52 p.m. Very late, very, very late. Indian time. Okay. It's like, yeah, he got a good smile. But that alone won't give you the score. Right, right, right. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Jeslin Jeny, and you can call me Jeslin.
My name is Jeslin. Oh my God. It's like you didn't have dinner that time. See, it's what 8:20 or something here, and I didn't have anything. And still I have the energy. Adding to that, I'm under the weather. It's difficult to speak, even breathe. Still I'm doing it. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Jocelyn, where are you from?
I'm from Koolur. It's located in Kerala,
What is you're not Yeshudas.
and it's in the outskirts of Mala.
Yes, I have been to Mala. I was there like 2, 3 weeks ago, but I didn't visit his home. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, great. Like whenever he gives a smile, it's kind of funny. And when I say sometimes it means that I'm not really so satisfied with the answer. So, do you like your hometown?
Yeah, I like my hometown because it has many picturesque viewpoints,
Mm-hmm.
and
And what? Like he's thinking a lot of time to sing the sound. This will affect your
it
fluency.
is very beautiful.
Hmm.
That's all.
Okay, that's all. You didn't really need to mention that. What is that song? Like, മതി തീർന്നു. ശരി. Now let's talk about technology and gadgets. So, what type of it's like, okay, I like it. Of technology, but let's see if you will be able to answer it. Technology do you use every day? What kind of technology do you use every day?
Usually,
What is
technologies like phone.
usually eye technology? Is eye technology like iRobot? Oh my God.
Uh, Phones and laptops. I use phones and laptops in my daily life.
He's like, okay, that is enough with his facial expression, like it's just his.
And
Okay. Do you prefer using a mobile phone or a computer?
usually I prefer using a mobile phone.
Ah, really? I know that. But see, whenever you're answering, you're supposed to reason. Otherwise, it's more like you got a girl. Right. You don't have a girl, you're single. You're gonna die single. Okay. But so let's say there's one girl, you like her, and you're like, I love you. And the girl is like, why? They're like, eh. That won't work, right? Same concept applies here. So don't just answer, give reason, give explanation. Tell them why you said so. Why?
Because it
Otherwise, you will need to give this kind of smile or something. It
is uh, easy to carry mobile. Uh,
is easy to carry mobile. Okay. You can say it's compact, it is really mobile. I mean, mobile really does means this mobile, but other than that, mobile means you can carry it around. So you can say it's a mobile device. So actually, I can blah blah blah, right? You can say that.
and
Okay. It's like, huh, okay, that's enough. You can fill it. No, the examiner won't fill in. They won't be so happy to actually, think of something and fill in. You will need to actually say whatever it is. Don't stop abruptly like this. So have your technological devices changed your habits?
yeah, definitely.
He's really happy to say yes.
Uh, mobile phone has changed my life,
It's not changed, it's changed.
and especially my behavior. When when in 2019, when Corona came, uh,
Corona, or you can say COVID-19.
uh,
Hmm.
I was addicted to social media,
Of course, yes. And we all addicted to social media. But why were you addicted, Jeslin?
and when
Okay,
Corona
fine. See, whenever you're giving this kind of boring answer that doesn't end up anywhere, that doesn't have any proper meaning. Examiner will ask you a different question. Okay, expect this. Even if you answer well, they will simply go to the next question. So, hmm. Now, since you use a mobile phone, what kind of apps do you use most often?
uh, most of the time I'll be
See, he already mentioned that he was addicted, and also, what's that to think, dude? I mean, directly bolo, say it.
using Instagram, YouTube, and now currently I'm studying IELTS. So uh, I am I am using apps like ChatGPT for more
ChatGPT is not a social media, for your knowledge. It's an app, but here the question was about social media, right? So, not so coherent, yeah. Apart from just being coherent, you're not even say, like talking about social media, rather, ChatGPT is something entirely different. It's an AI app, not a social media app, right?
information about IELTS.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you think ChatGPT is very useful?
Uh,
It's like, I mean, it was some kind of insect or something. Don't make sure you don't touch your face or your neck. Keep your arms below your shoulders. Okay. And this, it's okay, but I don't like it.
I think ChatGPT is very useful because it gives more information better than Google. Uh,
Yes, totally
that's it.
better than Google. That's it. And the examiner will be also like, banned? Ah, that's it. So don't do this. Okay, here. Give some explanation. Mhm. Okay, so how often do you I mean, my reactions and his response react. I got anyhow. Use ChatGPT.
Mm, I think I use ChatGPT
I think, don't make that sound directly answer. You can simply say, I use ChatGPT on a regular basis. I would say 2 to 3 times a day for blah blah blah. Go like that, right?
in my everyday life
Good.
to uh, correct my mistakes in speaking and writing, mm, and I improve it. Uh, and if there is any
Okay, do you think you will continue to use this AI app in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I will AI apps in the future.
I will AI apps. I will what? I will use AI apps, or I will continue to use AI apps.
Uh, because its technology is increasing every day.
Hmm. Okay, great. Now, so here you could have added more detail, right? So you can say it is constantly updating and it is getting better. Moreover, there are new types of technologies or AI models added to ChatGPT. So, of course, I will continue to use ChatGPT in the future, not just because of the updations, but also because I think I have already become so dependent on it. Go something like this, right? Now let's move on to the next part. So here I'm gonna give you a question. It's like, oh my God, I don't want it. I want to cry, but I want to smile. Okay, I'm gonna give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk on it for 1 to 2 minutes, okay? And you'll have 1 minute time to think about what
Can
you're
I
gonna
write down?
say. Yeah, you can
Can I
make. You can always make notes. You will be given a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen to make notes, okay? So you don't need to worry about that.
write
Notes if you wish. Yes. So this is your question. I
down?
Okay, so this is the
Want
cue card I gave him. Let's get to the answer part. Yeah.
has
Made your life.
and
Mm. Now, remember you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, and I'll let you know when the time is up.
uh,
This is gonna be fun.
the technologies phone and
Okay, with cue card, some students have a tr starting trouble. See, you can start in any way you want. You can start by the technologies, blah blah blah, like he's doing. Otherwise, you can say I use a lot of technology, or I use different types of technology every single day. But one piece of technology that I'd like to talk about right now that has made my life much easier is blah blah blah. You can go like that, or there are multiple ways by which you can answer. Okay, there is no one perfect way.
I use
So this R sound is making it close to impossible to understand him or follow him because the R sound makes the answer boring, right?
music apps like Spotify uh, in my everyday life. Um, and usually I take phone whenever I go to gym and uh, if I cannot take a dumbbell, it gives me an adrenaline rush to take it. And whenever
Okay, that is correct. I mean, the point is correct, but could have made it more clear. You can say whenever I listen to music or whenever I listen to music on Spotify, especially anything that is heavy or whatever, right? So you can say, so it gives me an adrenaline rush that helps me lift the weight which I wasn't able to before, something like that. Okay, so here adrenaline and all adrenaline rush, good language, good vocabulary or lexical resource, good.
I'm in a depression or something, I
Rather than depression, you can say whenever I'm down in the dumps or feeling blue, right?
listen to music, and my favorite songs are Starboy and Blinding Lights. And my favorite
I'm trying to figure out what he's saying. That is why my expressions are like this.
artist is Weekend.
The weekend, yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
I think that's it.
It's like that's it. Don't do that. Okay. Speak till the examiner stops you. If it's face to face, they will give you some gestures. Otherwise, anyhow, they'll tell you to speak more. Come on.
And music can be a crucial plays a crucial role in our
Music can be a plays a crucial role. What? Music plays a crucial role. Right.
life. Um, it I think it. can help everyone to achieve their dreams. That's it.
That's it. That's don't do that. Okay. So how can music help everyone to achieve their dreams? It's like, oh my God. Okay.
Um, uh,
And I'm like, what, man?
if problems like if they have any doubt on no
I mean, he was just showing away the flies or something, but yeah.
if they are in any depression or they can't
See, like the depression, when they're not feeling low, see, people are not always in depression. Are they? I don't know. You tell me, are people always in depression? Sometimes we feel bad, we feel sad. That doesn't mean that you're depressed. So be careful with the word. It's okay.
achieve their task so they can listen to music. I think it might be helpful for them.
Okay. Let's talk. That also means I'm not really satisfied. You can say like how is music beneficial to people? That is the question, right? So think about like whenever people are feeling low or something, it helps them to feel better. Other than that, workout, you can relate back and say, right? Talk more about technology. Okay. So how has technology changed the way we work? And don't do this. Okay. Keep your hands off your face.
In the previous years, uh, most of the people to make money,
Most of the people to make money, huh? Most of the people did this and that to make money, or most of the people little space to make money, then that is fine. Here, I didn't get that guy.
they worked hard. Uh,
Or you can say previously people used to work hard to make money, but now,
they just go for 9 to 5 jobs. But in the coming years, with the help of ChatGPT and so many apps,
mm,
uh, we can make money online. Uh, so I think A AI apps are making an improvement in the coming years.
I'm kind of losing him. I mean, I'm getting distracted with this answer, even if I'm trying to focus because of all the sound and games. So again, this is why everyone tells you to not make the answer. So please don't make the answer. Okay. Um, so can you tell me about some of the negative effects of technology on daily life? I can go have my dinner, sleep, hit the gym, and do one day's work and come back. Then only you'll speak. God, man, this is taking so much time. I mean, he's taking so much time to just think and answer. Don't take this much time. I know sometimes it is difficult. For that, you got to practice more, and you don't need to complicate the idea. Sometimes simple answers, simple ideas work. Okay. Mhm. And here you're not judged based on what you say. I mean, what you say, man. But other than that, content doesn't matter. Rather, your language only matters. Okay.
Yeah. Some of the negative things like uh, having uh,
I'm already sleepy. See.
sensitive content in many apps that cannot be useful for no one. Uh,
That cannot be useful for me. That is not useful for anyone. Okay.
I think that is a negative impact in AI and Instagram, especially Instagram plays a have a main role in the negative impact
Okay, other
by
than
scrolling.
sensitive content, what other negative effects or impacts does technology have? It's about technology. It's not just about social media, and Jeslin is just talking about social media. AI is included, but other than that, we have different types of technology, right? And here it's the negative or disadvantages. One is we normally get 100 or 101% reliant or dependent on technology, right? That is one, and maybe it contributes to global warming. You can consider that, right? I mean, most of the technologies need chips, this and that. A lot of hardware is required, and for that, there are different processes, chemical processes, this process, that process, and all kind of contribute to global emissions. Maybe you can talk about that, right? And with technology, take social media or any type of technology, we are more distracted, and yes, of course, we have sensitive content. Okay, so don't just think in one way, rather try to branch out and think. Okay, so for example, we have different pieces of technology, right? Some are run by a cell. This is a cell or a battery, right? Actually, a cell, Duracell, it lasts. Okay, so in order to make this tiny battery, this what is this AAA battery, it requires some chemical processes, this and that, and it is also contributing to the emissions, right? So maybe you can talk about that. Okay. All of this will actually affect your score. Okay. Uh, Now let's talk more about this. Okay. So do you? And in between, I was feeling like, oh God, if not just in between, especially after this was over, I feel like I could have asked less questions. Like for him, it was a torture. Do you think modern technology has made people lazy?
Can you repeat? I didn't hear.
Okay, so if you didn't understand the question, just say, could you please repeat the question or say whatever he said. Yes. Do you think modern technology has made people lazy? Lazy. Couch potatoes.
Made people?
Lazy. Madina kyo?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, of course. Uh,
Mhm.
in my case, uh, AI, AI made me this much lazy, uh, uh, especially apps like Instagram, YouTube. By using these apps,
You talked about AI and you are saying especially and all more like an example and you are saying social media. Huh? It is connected, I know, but how? There is no clarity on that.
our it can affect our studies, academic performance. Um, that's
Okay,
it.
fine. So do you think technology has made or makes people lazy? You can say, yes, of course, to some extent, technology does make people extremely lazy because everything is much easier than the past. Before, if we wanted to get some water from a borewell, we had to pump it with our hands, so it was a hand pump. But now we have motors, we simply need to turn on the switch and we'll have water. It is similar with other types of technologies also. For example, AI has made me very lazy. So I don't do research, I don't do even any of my homework. Rather, I simply make ChatGPT or any similar AI do it. So with this, yes, it has made all of us lazy. Um, how do you think technology will evolve in the next 10 years? If you're thinking for this long, then it's better that you don't book your test. Just practice more, okay? Mhm.
Technology will be more improved in the next 10 years. Uh, there can be negative impacts and positive impacts. Uh, the person have to choose whatever they want. Uh,
Okay, thank you so much, Jeslin. So it's over, and see, the thing is that it's very boring. I mean, very boring, and no clarity, a lot of issues here and there. And let's continue. Okay, there is something more I have to show you. The test is over.
thank you.
Such a relief.
Yeah.
എങ്ങനെയുണ്ടായിരുന്നു?
നിങ്ങളെ ചേട്ടന്റെ മുഖഭാവം കണ്ടിട്ട് എന്തോ പോലെ എനിക്ക് തോന്നി.
He's saying, by saying my facial expressions and all, he is saying, feeling something awkwardness. എന്തുപോലെ? എന്തുപോലെ means like what? What's it?
അയ്യോ കണ്ണൊക്കെ പോണിട്ട്.
With my eyes, right? Like the way my eyes go.
മറ്റേ ഭരതനാട്യം കളിക്കില്ല അതുപോലെ.
Okay, so Bharatanatyam is an art form. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is Yashida's home I was talking about. Okay, the Natyam. I don't like it when for literally every word there's a movie. Okay, so I'm not really sure if we talked about Bharatanatyam or not. I think it's Kathakali. But even with Bharatanatyam, I think there is expression and all. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of needs a lot of work. Other than Bharatanatyam, there is Kathakali. So all of these are native to Kerala. Okay, yeah,
പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യുക.
yeah. And
എൻ്റെ കണ്ണ് തന്നെയാണ് ഏറ്റവും നമുക്കൊന്നും സങ്കല്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്ത.
let's go with this one maybe. Right. Yeah.
Katakali is done only by
So it's all about the eyes. So I think he was talking about Kathakali instead of Bharatanatyam. But anyhow. And actually, I will give out those kind of expressions when I get these kind of answers, right? I'll learn him. Like, I
നിങ്ങളെ
mean, like, തപ്പറിയണം കേട്ടോ പിന്നെ ഞാൻ എന്ത് കേട്ടാണ്? That means, from what you said, what else should I do? You are saying this and that, and it's not really clear, right? Um, that's why. Otherwise, how do you think you spoke?
കുറച്ച് സ്റ്റക്കൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായി ഇടയ്ക്ക്.
Korche stuck means little stuck. It's not korche. It's not getting stuck in some places. It's like stuck literally everywhere for every question, especially in part three. Part one was okay, but part three, God.
ഇടയ്ക്ക് വൊക്കാബുലറി യൂസ് ചെയ്തെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഇടയ്ക്ക് കുറച്ച് നല്ല സാധനങ്ങൾ.
Vocabulary. This part. Okay. Picturesque.
ഏ, ആ അതെ അതെ
Part one.
സാധനം.
Okay. Ah, see. With vocabulary, just saying one word alone won't give you a score. But you will feel like, oh my God, I'm on top of the world. I'm so happy because I used it. It doesn't work like that, okay? Many students who have tried using idioms and sophisticated language, vocabulary, this and that, they have still ended up with just a 6 or 6.5 in speaking. It's not like just because you use one or two idioms and speak like this, you'll get a good score. No. First of all, you got to be fluent. If you are getting stuck literally everywhere and using good vocabulary, it won't work. Okay.
പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് സെന്റൻസ് മേക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ കുറച്ച് ഇതുണ്ടെന്നാണ്
Yeah, he got issues with sentence formation.
തോന്നണെന്നല്ല
A lot actually. ഇവിടെ എന്താ അറിയോ, ഐ ഫീൽ ലൈക്ക് ആരോ എന്തൊക്കെയോ പറഞ്ഞു തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോഴും ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ടില്ല. That means someone has told him something. Someone has taught him something, but nothing is clear. എവിടെ
ഇപ്പൊ
പോകുന്ന
ഞാൻ ഈ
പഠിക്കാൻ?
പറഞ്ഞതനുസരിച്ച് ഏകദേശം എനിക്ക് എത്ര ബാൻഡ് കിട്ടും?
He's asking what band he'll get. Nothing, man. You won't get anything. Joking, you will get a band score, but if you're lucky a 6, that's what I said, yeah. ഭാഗ്യം വെച്ച് 6 കിട്ടും. If lucky 6. Actually, you won't get a 6, even a 6 for this. I'd give this around a 5. I'm thinking of whether to give a 5 or not even. Maybe we'll get a 5. അതായത് ലൈക്ക് എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഇൻ പാർട്ട് 3 ആൻഡ് ഓൾ നിന്റെ ആൻസേഴ്സ് ഭയങ്കര ഷോർട്ടും റീസണിങ് ഇല്ലാത്തതുമാണ്. In part 3, most of the answers are very short and without any reason. Right, you must have observed. അതൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട് അതും പിന്നെ ലാംഗ്വേജ് എസ്പെഷ്യലി കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുക, ക്ലാരിറ്റി ഒക്കെ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ മേ ബി കുറയാം. അപ്പോ ലൈക്ക് യു ഗോട്ട് യുവർ എക്സാം ഓൺ August 7th, right? It is over actually. അപ്പോഴേക്ക് അത്യാവശ്യം പണിയെടുക്കേണ്ടി വരും. 6 6.5 കിട്ടുന്ന വെച്ചാൽ, ബിക്കോസ് എനിഹൗ ലൈക്ക് എങ്ങോട്ട് പോകാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ 6 മിനിമം വേണ്ടി വരും. So basically, I'm saying anyhow he'll need to practice a lot, and normally for most of the countries, you need a minimum of 6 or 6.5 in every module, right? എല്ലാത്തിലും, right? അല്ല വെച്ചാൽ ഓറബാവും. ഇവിടെ ഒന്ന് ഗ്രാമറിന്റെ ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ട്. നോട്ട് ലൈക്ക് ടെൻസസിലും ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ കുറെ ഇല്ല. പിന്നെ സെന്റൻസ് സ്ട്രക്ചർ ഫോർമേഷൻ. Okay, so I kind of already mentioned that before. സബ്ജക്ട് വെർബ് അഗ്രിമെന്റിൽ ചെറിയ അവിടെ ഇവിടെ ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ആൻസേഴ്സ് പറയണത് ഭയങ്കര ബേസിക് ആണ്. Answers are actually basic. I mean, even basic answers are okay, but again, here it's very simple. പിന്നെ വൊക്കാബുലറി ഫോക്കസ്ഡ് ആയിട്ട് പോവാണ്, അങ്ങനെ വിട്ട് ഒരു കാര്യമില്ല. Okay, he's very vocabulary focused, and if you are doing like this, it won't help you. Of course, you need vocabulary. Vocabularies would definitely help you, but not like this. Okay. പിന്നെ and sometimes he's smiling, and that's hilarious. You follow more like a Mallu way of English. What Mallu way of English is like, we kind of convert and say kind of bullshit. Okay, it's a bunch of nonsense. I mean, language is there, but like in some parts, okay. So whenever, not just Mallu way of English, or let's say kind of Indian English, it's not really correct. It's not correct English. Rather, you say something that you think is correct, right? So that is the English I'm talking about. What I mean is that even not just Mallus, even Indians പറഞ്ഞാൽ ചില രീതിയിൽ ഇപ്പൊ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പറയാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ കറണ്ട്. For example, take current for example. Okay, some people call electricity current, but actually it's not current. Rather, it will be power or electricity. But in Kerala, normally for electricity, everyone calls it current, current, current. Okay, and even if you call the electricity board or office and tell them we don't have power here, they won't understand. Rather, we'll be saying ഇവിടെ current ഇല്ല, means we don't have electricity here. But that current is an English word, of course, but in English it's not correct. It's power or electricity, right? So if you feel like you know it, but again you are using it in the belief that it is correct, maybe it will be wrong. So be careful. If you are not so sure about the expression, the phrase or the word, right? കറണ്ട് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയില്ല, ആകെ പൊട്ടത്തട്ട. അല്ല വെച്ചാൽ പാസ് ഔട്ട് ആയി. Another thing is pass out. Pass out means you're dead basically. Okay, or because of some like conscious. That is the meaning of pass out. But many Indians say that I passed out from 12th. Huh? You completed your 12th standard, or you can say graduated or something, right? That is how you say it. You won't say passed out. When you say pass out or passed out, it means you're done, you're gone, you're not alive anymore, or you're not conscious, you're unconscious, right? അങ്ങനത്തെ കുറെ പരിപാടിയാണ് നമ്മുടെ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഇംഗ്ലീഷാണ് ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്നത് ജസ്റ്റ് ആ ഒരു ഇത് ഞാൻ നോട്ടീസ് ചെയ്തു. Then in part 2 also you couldn't speak a lot. Then your speech is kind of unnatural because you are trying to include vocabulary kind of forcefully, and examiners are well trained to actually catch it. Again, okay, so since I already mentioned all of that here in this video alone, I'm not again repeating it. Okay, I got like around almost 4 hours, no? 4 years of experience, and I'm really able to capture literally everything that you got. Imagine what examiners will do for you. Okay, so here I didn't mention literally every tiny mistake. I can actually do it, but that would be even lengthier. But otherwise, I did point out his major flaws, right? So examiners will figure out what level of speaking you got, right? And another thing, some students will feel actually they sound much better, they speak much better, and there will be another student who doesn't speak that much, right? Comparatively, right? So, but still, they both end up with the same score. So please do understand that other criterias are looked at instead of just fluency or just vocabulary, and that is why both of your scores are kind of the same. Okay, it's not like you are more fluent, but maybe the other candidate will be having something else, right? So that is how it actually works. ഞാനുള്ള കാര്യമുള്ള പോലെ പറയുന്നത് നമ്മള് ചുമ്മാ ഷുഗർ കോട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. ചുമ്മാ പറയാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ വലിയ കാര്യമില്ല. He's just getting his reality check here. I'm just telling him his speech is nothing, it's kind of crap, right? I just told him in Malayalam that it's not good. അതായത് ബിഗിനിങ് വലിയ കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. ആദ്യം തന്നെ വൊക്കാബുലറി വെച്ച് ഇംപ്രസ് ചെയ്യാനാ നോക്കിയ, പിന്നെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്നെല്ലാം പോയി. That itself shows that ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ വല്ല ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് അല്ല. Okay, so yeah, he was just showing off with vocabulary, and after that he lost everything, and that will kind of hurt you rather than helping you. പക്ഷെ മിക്കവാറും ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ടത്തെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ട്രെയിനർ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവും, എടാ മോനെ ഇതൊക്കെ യൂസ് ചെയ്ത് ബാൻ ആയി കിട്ടും. ചിലപ്പോ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? See, what I said is that someone must have told you that I use this word or use this banana word and you will get a good score. And someone from his institute where he was studying, okay, so they told him this. Of course, when you use idioms, vocabulary, obviously that will add on, but it won't just give you banana, okay? You got to be fluent, you got to be a natural speaker, you got to have good grammar. Then only if you use maybe a better word, you'll get a good score. Okay. I already mentioned it. Again, I'm telling you. So don't believe people who tell you that use this band and word and you will get the score. If you don't have fluency, if you don't have clarity of thought, still you just use one or two kind of C1, C2 kind of words, don't expect that you would get a high score. Maybe you will get a okay score, but not a high score. I'm just giving you reality check here. Understand that. And if your trainer or the institute is telling you, huh, yeah, here, banana and vocabulary, learn all of this. And they don't teach you the usage or they simply teach you this grammar, not grammar, the vocabulary, without making you fluent, without giving you enough practice. Leave the place, run away from them. It's better not to go there. Okay. ആരാ പറഞ്ഞേ?
ഞങ്ങളുടെ സ്റ്റാഫ് തന്നെ.
I mean, some of his trainer in the institute.
idioms ഒക്കെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്.
See, like literally every trainer will tell you to use idioms. Maybe there was miscommunication. Again, just like I mentioned, you can use idioms. You are supposed to use idioms, but even if you don't use idioms, you will get a good score if you got good language, right? And everything should come naturally. It should sound effortless. But here in his speech, Jeslin, if you are listening, in the speech, it was full of effort. You were struggling, dude. And if you're struggling and trying to use vocabulary, some idiom, and thinking that, this will be enough, it won't work. Some students are like, I used idiom. I used an idiom. I used this word. It won't work if it won't give you the score if you are not fluent enough, if you don't have that natural language in you, right? And if you are in that place, like Jeslin here, practice more, learn more about words, learn more about the structure, learn more about English. And it's kind of a long process. It doesn't happen overnight. Right, Rome wasn't built in a day, but they were still just putting on bricks every single hour or something. So practice every day, and over time it will compound, and obviously you will learn the language. That is how it works. It's not like, you learn this word and blah blah blah. It doesn't work like that. Okay. See, idiom. So here I'm just explaining everything, so I'm gonna skip that part. So I actually mentioned literally everything that I wanted to. Again, let's start from the beginning. Part one was okay, much better than the other parts. Part two was not at all good. He couldn't make up till that 2 minute mark. So basically, he stopped in between, and again he said, "That's it, this time." And in part three, it was horrible. Not, I mean, so horrible, but not good, not good. It wasn't good at all. He had a lot of struggle. The answers weren't detailed at all. Okay. Um, so the score I can give for this speech is only a 5, maybe less, not more than that. Okay. A 5, maybe some other kind examiner would give a 5.5. So this is a 5 in my book. For me, it's a 5. Alright. The speech will give you a band score of 5. Maybe a point 0.5 more, but only if you're lucky. And yes, he got his score. It was 5.5 in speaking. So I hope you understood everything. I hope you got what you wanted or needed. You heard what you had to listen to, right? Or hear. Now, how to improve? Again, just like I mentioned, practice more. And instead of just practicing like, this is a task or this is something that I am supposed to do, don't do like that. Rather, enjoy it. Have a group of people, otherwise do it alone. But enjoy the process. That is how you should do it instead of just practice for 10 minutes. And about the time, like if possible, try to speak or practice speaking for 2 to 4 hours a day. If possible, 8. I know it sounds really bizarre or too much, but to some extent it works. When I was practicing, I used to speak on a regular basis for a minimum of 2 to 6 hours every day, sometimes 8 or more. I did that, then only I could get that fluency. I was able to do that in a month or so. But I did put in that effort literally every single day, and I never felt like, it's a struggle. I had to put in a lot of effort. Rather, I was simply enjoying it. So with you, let's say you're a type of person. I mean, the listeners, you guys, right? So if you don't have a lot of time, just dedicate a minimum of 30 minutes every day, every single day for speaking. That will help you. And if possible, it's always better to get a person who will give you feedback. Otherwise, you won't know where you're going wrong, right? And some students tell me, I got ChatGPT. Of course, if you got ChatGPT, it will help you. Use that. But always, it's better to get a human because still ChatGPT isn't so good at understanding you. Especially, we got this Indian accent if you Indians are listening. So, ChatGPT doesn't get literally every word, but with ChatGPT, speaking is good. But with writing, don't use ChatGPT. It won't give you the feedback you need. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's really long. And I got some irritation. Yeah, in my throat, right? So I'm gonna wind up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. So see you with the next one. And if you're looking for a similar mock test, then you can contact me through WhatsApp or Telegram, and we can schedule it. Other than these mock tests, I give classes, online classes for IELTS, LPIP, OET, and other English proficiency tests. So if you're interested, you can get in touch with me. Other than this classes, if you need any guidance or help with your study abroad journey, visa processing, or anything, again, contact me. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Let them enjoy the, you know, brutality that this dude is getting. I won't call it very brutal, but yes, I was kind of like that a bit, right? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe and bye bye. See you with the next one.